Hi and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here today. Today's reading is a monthly reading for July 2025 for the air sign Aquarius. Aquarius, for the reading, I'll be using the Gilded Tarot deck by Sarah Marchetti. If I need to clarify, I will use the Elemental Wisdom Tarot deck. And at the end, I will pull one additional Oracle card message from the Ask Your Guides deck. I have shuffled off camera to save a bit of time. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate. I do encourage you to watch not just your sun sign reading, but also your moon and rising to give you a more complete overview of the energy surrounding you during this month or at this time. If you do enjoy the reading, please consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like, a comment. I would so appreciate that, and do enjoy and spending this time doing the videos, and love having each and every one of you here with me. All right, let's get going then. So, center of the spread, a focus on financial stability, financial abundance with the King of Pentacles. Could be a person that you're dealing with, or, this person is playing a significant role this month. If so, this would typically be an older earth sign individual, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And the King of Pentacles is, sort of King Midas. Everything he touches turns to gold. So he's, as the king of the suit of Pentacles, he is, he's very financially stable. He's good at making money, holding on to money, investing money. He's also, as Pentacles deals with the earthly possessions, he sort of has a very stable, like things at home are stable. He has sort of that stable home life. Earthly possessions, we think of it as being things that we can touch and feel here in the material realm. So the work we do, money we earn, home, family. So focus on finances, family, possibly. And there could be a move, right? A move for the entire family. This could be moving to be closer to family, with the Six of Swords crossing what could help or hinder. Six of Swords is, it is one of the two minor kind of cards that have to do with movement. The Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords, they both represent moving on. In this deck, it shows it a little differently. We don't really see the choppy waters behind her, but usually it has sort of choppy waters leading into calmer waters, representing this movement out of a difficult time period into, a calmer time. And even though the woman doesn't know what lies ahead, she is, she's facing forward, looking forward into the future. She knows that she needs to leave wherever she is behind. So moving, that could be a physically moving home, right? This could be moving to somewhere near water. You could be traveling across water, so over water. So a move could be a home move for the whole family, or again, could be moving to be closer to family. In the deep past here, we have the foundation, the Five of Swords. And this is, the suit of swords has to do with our thoughts. It's the suit of communication, how we get our thoughts out across to other people. So it's very cerebral energy. And the Five of Swords is about, winning. You can see that this man is victorious here, but, there's somebody who is sort of crying in the background. There's another person, looks like they've been stabbed, lying on the ground there. So it's, it is sort of a difficult energy because it's winning, but at what cost? So who did you have to, hurt? Who did you have to, win over or beat out to ultimately achieve this position? So, it could have to do with like speaking your mind, possibly hurting other people's feelings with some truths that you have had to tell in the deep past. We have a very changed energy in the recent past of the Three of Cups, which is, it's a card of celebration. It's it can be something as simple as, celebrating, spending time with friends, getting together with friends and family, going out for dinner, going out for a few drinks, to a more significant celebration. So celebrating the, news of a new job, getting a promotion, news of an engagement, news of a pregnancy as well, birth of a child. So there's celebration in the recent past for you. With it being the suit of cups, it deals with our emotions, feelings, relationships. We have crowning the reading the Eight of Pentacles. And I think I started saying the Eight of Pentacles when I was trying to say Eight of Cups. But the Eight of Pentacles, it's oftentimes referred to as the sort of the apprentice card, but it's you putting in the time, the effort, the hard work to perfect your craft. So working long hours. Sometimes the Eight of Pentacles shows up when you're doing additional training. So going back to, say, or starting up a university course, starting up a additional training, certification. It's something that you can do to help perfect whatever it is that you do for your craft. So I'm getting additional training, also doing just working, additional hours. So working long and hard, putting in the effort, but ultimately, to perfect your craft. It could have to do with as well, if there has been a promotion, you've sort of the higher ups, they've noticed all of the hard work and your effort that you put into something. So they're starting, it could be like a promotion with celebrating the promotion. So you're finally getting recognized for that. In the near future, we have Major Arcana Judgment. This is number 20 of the Major Arcana. It's associated with the water sign of Scorpio. And judgment can be like a judgment call, so needing to make a difficult decision about something, sort of a head or heart decision. Judgment can also be a calling, so you might be going into a different area, like career-wise, that you feel is more of a calling for you. It could be getting a call back. So if you have applied for a job, you've done an interview, or you've submitted your resume, and then you're getting a call back to come in an interview, or you've done the interview, getting a call back to say that the job is yours. But it's it can also be a do-over, the judgment. So it can be having the opportunity to do something over. But there's a rebirth, a renewal, right? A leaving the past in the past where it should remain. So, the past is dead. You're moving on to whatever this future opportunity holds for you. And there's growth potential. I mean, we have, again, center of the spread, this king. There's progression from the 8 to the 9 of Pentacles. You're showing up as the 9. Sometimes the 9 of Pentacles is referred to as the like the bachelor or bachelorette card, because I'm dropping cards here, because it's you having created that life that you've always dreamed of for yourself. There's financial stability here. You can see that is in this very abundant garden, right? So she's worked long and hard. And she's seeing the fruits of her labor. She doesn't depend on anybody else. She's self-reliant, right? Self-sufficient. In the surrounding energies, you have the Page of Cups. So this could be an offer. There's an offer here with, could be dealing with a younger water sign individual. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And this person is also looking towards the future, right? So heading into the future with this new offer. And it could be an offer that brings you great joy, right? That it's really in tune with what you deep down in your heart, what you would love to do. So there's an offer coming in. Could be an offer of love as well. If this isn't, there's quite a few cards here that indicate sort of a focus on your career, that area of your life. But could be an offer of love coming in, right? Could be receiving this offer of love from a water sign individual, or just a new, new relationship starting up. The pages are sort of that beginning phase, is where you're just getting to know the other person, just start talking with them. So it's a very sweet energy of this Page of Cups. Can also be, we'll leave it there for now. We'll see the rest of the cards. In your hopes and fears, the 10 of Wands. Yeah, you're tired. You're ready to move on, right? These wands, when the man was carrying just 1 or 2 or 3 wands on his back, that was manageable, right? But the 10 of Wands, he's tired, right? It's difficult. He's tired of carrying the heavy load, and he wants to just put them down and have that Ace of Wands again, just lighten his load. So there's, and 10s are also in the tarot, they're endings. So they're sort of culminations, so the ultimate in whatever that suit is, or they're endings. So this could be a chapter of your life, especially a work, within the work sector, creative projects or endeavors that's coming to an end. So you're hoping for that, and you're hoping to move on to something, different. And it looks as though, you are. That is, definitely. And you have in the outbound position, the Wheel of Fortune. There's significant change coming in for you. This is number 10 of the major arcana. It's associated with the fire sign of Sagittarius. And, very karmic energy. So if things have been difficult for a while, we've been on the downswing of the Wheel of Fortune, now it's on the upturn, and things are, as you head out of July into August, things are definitely turning around for you. It's a huge change in fortune, and it's good fortune. So, ending, this is also a 10, so a significant chapter coming to an end. So it looks like let's just get the bottom of the card. Yeah, see, there's another offer. And this is the offer of, sort of confirming this Page of Cups in your environment, this Page of Pentacles. There's an offer coming in, and it has to do with how you make your money, so the work that you do. And it's, it's an offer that's going to bring you, I think it's going to cause a shift in the way that things are currently going in your life. It could lead to, a change in location, a change in home, a change, sort of possibly needing to move for this new job. But it's also bringing in sort of greater fulfillment, right? You're not just working, slogging away just for the paycheck. It's, it's something that's going to bring you sort of financial and emotional bliss or fulfillment here. So yeah, this looks wonderful. I don't feel like I need to clarify anything. Your reading is very clear. So let's just move on to the oracle card. So we're going to be pulling one oracle card. So Spirit, one additional message for Aquarius. What else does Aquarius need to know for the month of July? And again, I would encourage you to watch not just your sun sign, but also your moon and rising for all of the messages, right, that might pertain to you at this time. Okay, and your additional oracle message is priorities, master teacher. And this is number 12. And 12 we could reduce to 3. So the numbers 12, 1, 2, 3, right? And that's sort of progression. And we saw progression here from the 8 to the 9, right? And let me grab here the guidebook, and we'll have a look at the full meaning for the card. So it says, priorities, master teacher, choice, reflections, decisions, commitment. For every new ambition, relationship, and experience you seek at this time, there's a commitment in place that must be eliminated to make way for the new. Current routines, habits, and even types of free time must be sacrificed so that you can open up to new energies. Your master teacher is present, urging you to identify what must go. Be honest in your assessment, and also be realistic and thoughtful in setting your goals so that you don't overreach and fail. Your master teacher reminds you that even though the universe does support your heart, it doesn't allow you to bypass the work necessary to manifest your desires. In other words, you reap what you sow. And if I just go back to this 10 of Wands, this is also, it sort of represents that, he has, like, he's had the opportunity to sort of to reap what he's sown here, right? But he's now tired, and he wants to put these 10 wands down in order to allow for the new opportunity to come in. So yeah, you do reap what you sow, but it's also continuing here with the description. It says the best way is to systematically move towards your priorities while simultaneously discarding what no longer serves you. Yeah, so you're heading in this new direction while letting go of what no longer serves you. The message from your master teacher: to reach for something greater, you must first let go of what's in your hand. So true, right? You cannot head into this new, whatever this new situation is, without first letting go. And we have, if we look immediately beneath that, we have the Lovers, which can also represent, yes, it can be a romantic connection, right? The soulmate connection, but it can also be partnership, and it can also be a choice. So a choice that needs to be made this month. If there is this choice that you're facing, definitely, out with the old, in with the new, head in the new direction, because it looks like it's bringing in a great deal of financial stability and abundance for you. So I love this for you, Aquarius. I do hope that the messages have helped. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful month of July. Bye for now.